Okay, folks, there's a quick review of the Ultron figure that was produced by Hasbro as part of the Iron Man Marvel Legends line of products. I picked this up at Walmart for $14.99, and this figure is part of the Ironmonger Build-A-Figure Collection series. Now, according to comic book lore, Ultron was the robotic creation of Henry Pym, who is also known as the Giant Man, and I also believe he was known as the Ant-Man. Ultron gradually developed his own intelligence over time and ultimately rebelled against Henry Pym. He's been in many battles with the Avengers as well as the Fantastic Four, and while his powers and overall looks have changed over the years, he has superhuman strength, he can fly at subsonic speed, and he can use his encephalo rays to put opponents into a coma or plant hypnotic suggestions in their minds for use at a later time. Ultron also has a vast intellect and can repair himself with superhuman speed and accuracy. Okay, so when I first got Ultron out of his blister pack, I liked his overall appearance. Personally, I think this is a very nice looking rendition of Ultron in the 6-inch scale. The articulation joints were, for the most part, I'll be honest, they were a bit tough to move right out of the packaging. I had no problem in moving the head, the shoulders, the wrists, and the waist, but the elbows, the mid-torso crunch, and the ankles, they were all very stiff. The ankles they're moving better now, but the mid-torso crunch is still frozen in place and just will not move. Paint apps on the figure were nicely done. I found a small bit of overspray in the right part of Ultron's mouth, but that was the only error I found. So let me pause here, zoom in, and I'll give you a closer look as to what Ultron looks like. Okay. Ultron didn't come with any accessories. However, he did come with a piece of the Ironmonger Build-A-Figure, so let me pan down real quick and I'll show you what that piece looks like. Unfortunately, Ultron didn't have any peg holes in his feet, so using a figure stand with him is not possible unless you drill holes in his feet. Okay, and here is the piece of the Ironmonger Build-A-Figure that was included in the package, his head. And I'll be honest with you, the Ironmonger Build-A-Figure is shaping up to be a very interesting looking character. So I can't wait to finish putting it together. Back to the figure itself. What I'll do now is a quick 360 of Ultron for you and let you see what he looks like from all sides. So here he is from the front. Here he is from the left. Here he is from the rear. The right-hand side. Finally, here we are once again from the front. So overall, I like this figure. Ultron is very pleasing to look at, and he makes for a nice display. Paint apps on the figure were well done. The only problem that I ran into with this figure was with some of the articulation joints being extremely stiff, but I'm confident that they'll eventually free up with repeated movements. So therefore, I think this figure deserves a great recommendation. There were some problems with him, but they were very small, and in spite of those problems, I think Ultron is going to make a very nice addition for your Marvel Legends, or your Iron Man 3 movie figure collection, or Fantastic Four figure collection. Okay, so on that note, take care and stay tuned for my next review. Have a good one.